Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? I'm back. I'm doing the Triple Crown 450 show today, and then I'll do the 250s hopefully later on today, but there's just so much to talk about. I couldn't do it all in one wrap-up, so I'm going to go piece by piece. But thanks to EBC Brakes. They've been with me for a long time. They're kick-ass. Go check out ebcbrakes.com. Give them a follow on Instagram. Epic Garage Designs, which Epic is doing a special. We're doing the giant box, this little box, all the stuff here, a six-piece cabinet. $44.99. So check it out online, hit us up, and we'll get you shipped out to your place for $44.99. Complete Racing Solutions, Coach Rob, you know him. He's the smartest guy. He's so smart. Check him out on our show with Hopper at 12 o'clock on Fridays live. And then also, if you guys need some supplements or you want to get some stuff to kind of help you this cold and flu season, hit up Steel City Men's Clinic. They'll get you the supplements that will keep you healthy, prevent these major illnesses, and make you more durable. So anyway, guys, without further ado, remember, hey, subscribe. It helps me. It helps the algorithm. And let's get into this thing. All right, guys, Triple Crown. And we saw Chase Sexton get his second win of his career, which it blew me away that was his second win because it feels like he's had so many more opportunities to win and he just hasn't got it done. It just seems weird. But it was awesome to see him back up there. He's only 4 points out of the championship lead. He's right there. This is a whole new ball game with what happened to Tomac. But Sexton, it's nice to see he's back. Let's see if he can back it up in Houston and see if we got ourselves a battle. Jason Anderson is also back, and it was weird to see what he said. And you know, he did take out Webb, which Webb had that coming, guys. Webb does these things, and I don't know that the TV does it justice, but we had some really good seats that showed we could see down the lines of these sections. Webb doesn't cross jump, but he definitely makes you use the inside of the track that you don't want to use. He has this innate ability to just go where you want to be, and it's frustrating. And if I was behind him, I'd get pissed too. And I'm surprised he doesn't get hit more often. I think Tomac probably should have got rough with him. But that's just not Tomac's style. He's just classier than that, and he usually has enough speed to just blast past him. And I don't think it was the track, guys. I don't think the track made it hard to pass. I think the fact that everybody's so close in speed makes it hard to pass. Ken Roczen. You guys know I've been really hard on that Suzuki, and I'm about to eat my words. I have my words on a plate and all the things I've said about the Suzuki, and I'm just getting spiced up, and I'm about to wash them down with some Twisted Tea because they are going to make me eat my words, and I couldn't be happier to eat them because they look good. I went over, and I was going to go to the Hep Suzuki pits and talk to Dustin Pipes and just say hi, and hopefully they don't punch me in the mouth. But they had a bunch of Japanese executives there, and he was doing the whole dog and pony show for them. So I skipped it. I didn't want them to have to tell me to F off or anything in front of them. But I commend those guys. What they're doing, they've made the Suzuki what Roczen wants. So what he did when he jumped in the last time session, when he went tabletop to tabletop in that rhythm section, I was sitting there with my buddy Wild Billy. If you want to check his YouTube out, it's One Eye TV. Billy's the man. He got a whole bunch of footage from the race. Check it out. Give him a subscription. But we're sitting there, and I caught the tail end of it, and I saw where he landed on that second tabletop. I said, Billy, what did he do? And he goes, he jumped the whole thing. I said, double and then out? And he's like, yeah, I think so. So we watch him the next lap, and he goes up on. So I'm like, oh, he's not going to do it. And then he just broke. And I'm like, I couldn't even fathom that could actually be possible. We both, and other people in the section, we all just like, oh my God, did you see that? And it was so fast. I couldn't believe he did it. That's the Ken Roczen. I haven't seen that Ken Roczen in a long time. So as he gets more comfortable, oh, and then he did something on the podium that just cracked me up. It also made me cringe a little bit. He thanked himself.
A lot of things can happen, and this was hard earned. But lastly, I really want to thank myself as well. You know, I've been doing all my training and everything myself and on my own. So I'm really in it and engaged, and I'm super thankful to be in this position.
I don't know if it was a joke. Somebody dared him to do it, but it was pretty funny. Some of the people in the crowd went, huh? Like kind of groaned, like, really, bro? And other people laughed. So it was hit or miss on how it played out. I like it. Do whatever you want, Roczen. I love seeing the personality come out. Even if I don't like the personality, as far as I probably wouldn't have said that. I would never thank myself. I think it sounds very arrogant, even if it is trying to be funny. But bring it in. Bring it on, Roxon. Good for you. Cooper Webb. He did pretty good. He's there battling. He's 4 points out of the championship lead. And had Anderson not taken him down, he might have been on the podium. He was right there. He was fast and battling. So these guys are going to have their hands full with just a tough, gritty Cooper Webb all year long. But if I'm one of those guys and I have to battle him week in and week out, and he's doing the block lines like that, I would probably get a little bit rougher with him. That's just seeing what I saw. It's not dirty. It's not dirty. It really is just smart racing. But how you can combat that is by getting dirty. Sorry, that's what you have to do. Dylan Ferrandis looks good. He's just not on the level of those top guys. He's a 5th, 6th place guy. That's where he's at right now. Can he step up with a good start? Absolutely. And that bike looks amazing, so we'll see. And Tomac. Okay, so coming into this race, let's be honest. Somebody made a joke with me on the when we did live prediction show that Tomac wins both classes. And I was laughing, but I'm like, that's how we feel right now. We felt invincible. He did have a bad day in qualifying. He just didn't look like he was feeling it. He actually had a little tip over, not really tip over, pretty tucked the front. He didn't look that good. But Tomac this year, it doesn't matter. It seems like he still gets it together for the main event, the night show. And he did. He looked tough, and he looked like he was on his way to winning in that third race until he ran into Cooper Webb, and he should have got rough with him. But that's not Tomac's style. He usually has enough speed to just blow past him. He just didn't. But he jumped off the track and hit those tough blocks. And you can make two arguments. One, the tough blocks caused the accident. And two, they also saved him. I don't like them. I prefer they get rid of the tough blocks and use some sort of a banner or something the guys can land on that won't suck up the bike like that. Show off the track. It looks cool to have them all around there, but maybe some sort of a triangle folding. I don't know. It's time to find a different option, because you can jump off where Tomac did. Yes, he would have gone off the track either way, but I don't think he would have ate shit really, really bad like he did. I mean, that was a horrific crash. And will that play with him moving forward? Like Anderson said about his Anaheim crash, he said that it messed his head up and kind of shook his confidence. Will this shake Tomac's confidence? I don't remember the last time he had a big crash like this since the one where he blew his boots off and dislocated his shoulders in Colorado. It was a bad crash, guys. It scared me. I was so happy to see him get up after that. If he'd not landed on a tough block, we might have been the end of Tomac. But your brain is a little different on the other side of the 25 years old. You think about it a little bit more. You start to wonder, okay, well, what happens if I would have crashed? Just like when Dungey broke his neck in Colorado and then he saw Roxon get hurt, he had to battle those demons on whether he wanted to take the risks or not. Will this stir those up in Eli? We'll only be able to find out in the next few rounds, but that's one of those things we're going to have to watch. Aaron Plessinger looked fast. He looked good. Guys, he was cranking. He just needs to get up there a little bit more consistently. Justin Barsha, same thing. Him and Plessinger, kind of that same area. Adam Cincerillo. Okay, once again, Adam Cincerillo looked good. He ran up front. He still got it, guys. He still got the talent. And if you take him at his word, he says his hand's not going numb. He says he's not having arm issues. He's having some sort of an issue because he does fade a little bit. Not much. So maybe it's not the hand. I'll take him at his word. He says it's not, so we'll say it's not. Whatever the problem is, it's getting better. And we're seeing better and better performances from him. And then Joey Savacci. Joey Savacci, I cannot believe they got him parked in the privateer pits. This is ridiculous. This is a guy who's top 10 every week. It's Joey Savacci. And Rick Ware Racing, maybe it's because they're mad at him because they're part of the World Supercross. I don't know, but they have him out there by Stank Dog and these guys, which I love Stank, but that's his people out there. Joey Savacci is a top 10 guy. You'd think you'd have him in with all the other stars. It's some of the things they do is really silly. And they don't introduce him in opening ceremonies. Like I say, I can't help but think it's because he's supporting the World Supercross Series. Christian Craig looked better, looked like he's trying, but we've known from his career, he's a bit of a head case and he's kind of in it right now. And I don't know what it's going to take to get him to break out of that, but he's he's around 10th to 12th. That's just where he's at right now. Same with Dean Wilson. He's just kind of hit that point. And yeah, it's nice to see, you know, Justin Hill out there battling, but he's getting better too. I mean, you can't take a couple years off and just drop right back into this thing. So anyway, guys, don't forget, subscribe. It definitely helps the algorithm. Head over to Epic Garage Designs. Get yourself one of these big cabinet setups for your garage and look factory. They're pretty badass, man. Honestly, you can lock them up. They're metal. They've got the metal cabinets. You get the backsplash for slat wall where you can hang your tools. They're really cool. And that's it, guys. Well, I will catch you guys later.